give me all your money or I'm going to cut you.
Okay.
I never saw a knife.
You never saw a knife?
No.
Okay.
So she kept saying she's going to cut me.
Okay.
And I rolled up the window almost on her arm. Because this lady was psycho.
Okay.
Be detained right now, okay?
Okay. What's going on?
I'll explain to you right now.
Okay.
Do you understand your rights?
Absolutely.
Understanding your rights, you're still willing to speak with me?
Absolutely.
Okay.
On March 20th, 2025, officers in Roselle, New Mexico responded to an attempted armed robbery at a Home Depot parking lot involving a Facebook Marketplace transaction. A grandmother selling a $5 curling iron reported being threatened with a knife while her grandchildren sat in the back seat.
Hi. Is your son-in-law the one that called?
I guess so.
Okay, what happened?
I try to sell stuff on Facebook, Marketplace, and I was dumb. I got a big wake-up call. The lady contacted me, this morning and wanted me to bring curling on her, and she paid me.
Okay.
So we went to the address, and she wasn't there, so I just said, forget it, I went on my way. She calls me back, and then she says, well, bring it to me to the Home Depot, So I went by the Home Depot, the garden area.
Okay.
And when I called her, she says, let me know when, I'm here. So I called her. She says, well, have the passenger door open, and I said, for what? And she hangs up on me. So I'm there, and she comes to the car, and she says, let me get in. So my car was locked, because my grandchildren were in the back.
Okay.
So she tries to reach, so she starts throwing fruit at us.
Fruit?
Yeah.
Okay.
And she says, give me all your money or I'm going to cut you.
Okay.
I never saw a knife.
You never saw a knife?
No.
Okay.
So she kept saying she's going to cut me.
Okay.
And I rolled up the window almost on her arm. Because this lady was psycho.
Okay.
And I drove off.
Did she give you a name or anything when you were...
My daughter has her profile.
Okay.
This is the profile picture, or one of the pictures on her profile on Facebook. It says Selena Luna.
I don't know.
I have her phone number.
And this is the lady that you...
That's the lady.
Were you with her?
My kids
No.
also identified her.
Okay.
They were in the car with my mom.
Yeah, she reached in my car, and that's when I put my window up. And then I almost drove over her toes.
05-2901.
I love your tattoo.
Thank you, ma'am.
It's awesome.
And how old are your kids?
My youngest is 9, and then my other son is 13.
10-4. I'm sorry.
9 and 13.
9 and 13.
Yes.
Yeah, and they're shaking.
All right. But she threatened you, but she never produced an actual knife.
No,
Okay.
because I took off. I wasn't going to let her anywhere near my grandchildren or me.
And how much were you selling this curling iron for?
$5. I know.
What kind of vehicle they were in?
Just about to work on that. Stand by. What kind of vehicle were you in?
That one right there.
The white Ford.
A silver
Fiesta.
Ford Fiesta?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For also,
What kind of vehicle was she in?
She wasn't in a vehicle.
She wasn't in a vehicle?
She walked out of the garden department.
Oh, okay. The victim was in a silver Ford Fiesta. The suspect walked out of the garden area, according to the victim. And you do want to press charges, right?
Oh, yeah. Of course.
Let me make a quick call, and then this officer's going to take the report from you, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so long story short, she messages you on Facebook wanting a curling iron.
Yeah.
She tells you to come to that Missouri address.
Yeah.
You go.
Yeah.
No one's there.
Once I figured she went to work,
And then you guys talk about meeting at Home Depot, right?
Yeah.
Did you call her and you guys discussed it, or?
No. She just threw her at Home Depot in front. So.
Okay, so you go to Home Depot around 11:58 to noon, and you're waiting out there, and then she comes out.
Yeah.
And she just comes up to your vehicle, and that's when she starts saying all that stuff.
Yeah, she starts putting on the door, and she says, "Let me in." I said, "For what? I don't know you." And that's when I put she tried to reach in, and I put the window up more, and then I was driving off.
And she didn't have any sort of weapon or knife or anything
I didn't
like
see
that?
anything.
Did she? What kind of statements was she telling you that
I'm
were
gonna cut
threatening?
you, man, you. I'm gonna cut you. I'm gonna rob you. Give me $5 or give me all your money.
Okay.
That's why I never ever would let anybody in the car. I didn't know her.
And then after that, she started throwing food at the vehicle?
Yeah, food.
And then is that when you tried to leave the Home Depot? Okay.
And then when I turned around, she was in the middle of the parking lot and running after, me. And I was like, I had to leave because,
And then you said she had curly hair and she had a mask on?
yeah. A big, like this, covered almost her whole face.
When she came up to the car, what was the first thing that she said?
Give me all your money. Like, give me $5.
No, she pulled on the door, remember?
Oh, yeah, she pulled on the door and said, let me in, because I'm going to sit down. Well, my grandma said, she pulled on the door handle and said, let me in. And my grandma said, why? And she said, because I'm going to sit down. And she's like, no, you're not going to sit down in my car. And she said, let me sit down and I'm going to rob you and give me the $5 or I'm going to cut you. And give me all your money.
And then did she try to grab the curling iron? Did you see?
Yes. I saw her reach into the window and try to grab it.
Okay. And she wasn't able to grab it?
No.
No?
Because my grandma snatched it.
Oh, okay. Okay. And then after that,
away.
after that she tried to drive away and then that chick started throwing stuff?
She started running at the car and throwing stuff.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
Officers later located the woman outside a nearby hotel.
Can I have you drop your bag?
Yeah.
Put your phone on the bottom.
And my phone too?
Yeah, please. You'll be detained right now, okay?
Okay. What's going on?
I'll explain to you right now.
Okay. It's really out here. Anything something wrong?
I'll talk to you next.
Okay.
What's your name, ma'am?
Selena?
Selena what?
Luna?
Luna?
Yeah. I just waiting
Choose
for
your
my dad.
clear for one.
Where's your dad?
Right there. In the camera.
Last of Luna.
Mama?
First
What's his name?
Selena.
Okay. You guys know her?
Yeah.
Who is that? Your daughter? Okay. So right now we're conducting an investigation. I'm not sure what happened, but she's matching the description of a suspect that we're looking for in regards to an armed robbery, okay?
She's got off probation. She's been arrested 15 times.
Really? Yeah, I mean, I've dealt with her previously.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk to her, question her, see what's going on. I don't know if you guys want to hang tight or...
Is it a robbery or what?
That's what it seems like, yes. I believe she was trying to buy something off Facebook Marketplace, and she met up with someone and something about knife being involved. So I'm not sure. Again, don't quote me on that because I'm not too sure. But yes, sir. Well, she pointed at you guys, so I wanted to see who you guys were. So if you guys want to hang tight and go from there. All right, thank you.
So I'm just going to read you something real quick, okay?
Okay, what's that?
So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney before, during, or after any questioning.
Okay.
If you can't afford to hire an attorney, one will be appointed to represent you at no expense, okay?
Okay.
Understanding your rights. So if you make any statements or...
But what did I do?
No, I just have some questions.
Oh, okay.
But answering any questions or making any statements at any time, you can stop at any time, okay?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand your rights?
Absolutely.
Understanding your rights, you're still willing to speak with me?
Absolutely.
Okay.
The suspect's detention was legally sound under Terry v. Ohio, 392 U.S. 1, as officers possessed probable cause based on the victim's detailed statement and corroborating witness testimony. Probable cause exceeds the reasonable suspicion threshold required for investigative stops, justifying immediate detention pending further investigation. The detective's Miranda advisement was textbook. Miranda v. Arizona, 384 U.S. 436, established that suspects in custodial interrogation must be informed of their Fifth Amendment rights: the right to remain silent, the warning that statements can be used against them, and the right to counsel were all clearly articulated and understood. The suspect's decision to waive these rights and provide a detailed statement proved legally catastrophic when surveillance footage contradicted her account.
What's going on?
What happened at Home Depot?
I was just on the cart. I got on one of the carts because I had just walked, And I went to go talk to my Aunt Dolly. And after that, what was it? I went to the garden center. Oh, and then this lady almost ran me over. This lady almost ran me over. So I did take it upon myself, and I threw a pudding at her because she almost ran me over because I had food in my hand. And that was that. And then she comes back around and tries to run me over again. She had kids in the car. And that was that. And she took off. And then she said something threatening to me, and I didn't get what she said because she had a curling iron for sale.
So.
And I
were gonna purchase something on Facebook, right?
I said no. I said no. I said no.
So that female that you were out with, what happened with that when you were gonna purchase that?
Nothing happened. Nothing happened at all. She just came up to me, and I said, you know what? No, you almost ran me over. You almost ran me over. So I tried to get out of my face.
So at what point did you pull out a knife?
I didn't pull out a knife. It was a pudding. She has a pudding in her car.
A pudding?
A Jello pudding from the hospital. Yeah. Because she almost ran over my feet.
So how come video shows something different?
No, it's pudding. I could assure you that it's pudding. It's a chocolate pudding that I didn't eat. That fell on her lap.
That fell on her lap?
Yeah, she had shit on her car, and that's why I said no. She looked weird. She looked very weird. She looked intoxicated.
What were you gonna buy from her?
It was a gold curling iron for $5. And I would have told that girl, poor thing, she could have got more money for that. For that curling. It was a very nice one. But I said, you know what? She didn't look all there in her head. She didn't. And I was like, you know what? I'm not.
What kind of car was she driving?
It was a Hyundai.
You know what color?
It was a light blue, like your eyes, like a bluish green.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, just give us a second.
Absolutely.
Okay, so she's gonna be detained right now. We're gonna take her down to the Roswell Police Department, and we're just waiting for an arrest warrant to be signed by a judge, and she will be placed under arrest and go to jail today. Okay.
You might contact her probation officer. He'll help you out. Because by junior Wednesday she'll be out again.
Unfortunately, it's New Mexico, so that's out of our control. But yeah, she'll more than likely be out. Tomorrow's maybe she might see a judge tomorrow. Who knows? So.
Don't you guys feel like you're wasting your time with some of these people?
It feels like that, yep.
Under New Mexico statute, section 30162, attempted armed robbery requires 3 elements: intent to commit robbery, a substantial step toward commission, and use or display of a deadly weapon. Critically, the weapon need not be real. Brandishing any object that would lead a reasonable person to believe it's a weapon while threatening violence satisfies this element under section 30161. The verbal threat to cut the victim, combined with video evidence showing what appeared to be a knife, established all necessary elements for the felony charge. The suspect's probation status created dual legal jeopardy. A new felony arrest while on probation triggers automatic violation proceedings. This means facing both the new attempted robbery charge and potential revocation of probation on the original sentence, significantly compounding consequences. The officer's interview technique demonstrated professional restraint. By allowing the suspect to provide her narrative before revealing video evidence, he maximized evidentiary value. Once a suspect locks into a specific story, subsequent contradictions by objective evidence severely damage credibility and eliminate defense flexibility. Video surveillance proved decisive. Physical evidence trumps conflicting verbal accounts, which is why investigators prioritize securing Home Depot footage. The victim's grade of B+ reflects strong crisis response and honest testimony, with deductions for poor pre-incident safety decisions. Meeting a stranger at a secondary location after the first meeting failed, especially with children present, violated basic online marketplace safety protocols. The suspect receives an F for the alleged criminal conduct and her decision to waive constitutional rights, providing statements that video evidence contradicted. The officers earn an A- for thorough investigation, proper procedure, and building a comprehensive evidentiary case methodically. Key lessons. First, always meet online marketplace contacts at police station parking lots or busy public locations with surveillance cameras. Second, if a transaction location changes or anything feels wrong, cancel immediately. No item is worth compromising your safety. Third, never bring vulnerable family members to meetings with strangers. The victim's grandchildren could have witnessed or experienced violence. Fourth, understand your constitutional rights. The right to remain silent exists to protect you. Waiving it should only occur with legal counsel present. Finally, surveillance video is crucial evidence. The existence of cameras at the transaction location proved decisive in this case. This case demonstrates how a $5 transaction escalated to serious felony charges when criminal intent exploited the trust inherent in online marketplace platforms. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to check out our second channel, Street Law, for even more police interaction and courtroom content.